Everyone, this is Educate Yourself, where we bring short, valuable information to help all age group in the community with test taking and also helping their children with homework. Today we want to do the second lesson for grammar. In the first lesson, we did focus on the three components, important components of a sentence, where we focus on the performer, which is the pronoun or a noun, and then we focus on the verb, which is the action taking place in the sentence, and then in what tense is it, in the past, in the future, in the present. So you can go back in our channel and look for that video, which is grammar, introduction to grammar lesson. So today I want to focus on lesson number 2, which speak about the 9 parts of speech. This is actually breaking down the sentence and going deeper into the words that's within the sentence. It says that the part of speech is describe the function of words within a sentence and categorize them in the 9 parts of speech available. So basically, all the words that make up a sentence, they all have a function and they all go into a category within the 9 part of speech, which is the very foundation of every sentence, essay, and everything that you need to know in grammar. Okay, so we will get to know more about the 9 parts of speech. Okay, so I have the parts of speech and down to the 9 category, continuing in the second page. And I'm just going to start with the first one. I won't go too much into details with the example because I will have a few video series later on each of those 9 parts of speech to explain their function, their roles, and then give you more example in depth about it. So the first category is the noun. A noun is people, place, or things or ideas. So anything that have to do with people, a place, a thing, or an idea within a sentence is known as a noun. Okay, and in the second category where words can be placed within the part of speech is verbs. A verb is any words that describe as an action or a state of being. Those words are known as a verb. Okay, which plays a very important role in a sentence because it tells you what action is being done within the sentence. The next category is an adverb. An adverb is a word that describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb. So basically, it's a word that describes the verb, adjective, or another adverb. Okay? And I did explain that. I'll go into details later on about each of those categories. So the fourth one is the interjection. And then interjection is words that show emotion or feelings. So basically, anything that show dramatic emotion or intense emotion within a sentence is known as interjection. Okay, and the next one is conjunction. Conjunction is words used to connect clause, sentence, or words. So basically, a conjunction is one word that connect one sentence to another sentence or one word to another word. So basically, I could think of one on top of my head. We can say in or but, which is a conjunction word that is used to connect two clause or a sentence together. The next one is preposition. Preposition tells when or where something happened. So basically, in parentheses, we have location. So it tells you the direct location of when this event take place. So that's a preposition. Okay. And the next one is pronoun. A pronoun is words that substitute for a noun. So any word that you can use to substitute for a noun, which is known as people, place, or thing, or idea, And I could think of an example of a pronoun right now, like he or she or it is considered as a pronoun because it is a substitution for the person actual name. Okay, and then the last two on the next page is the adjective. Okay, adjective is a word that describe and identify or further identifying a noun or a pronoun. So adjective is basically a word that describe or identify or further defines a noun or pronoun. So we did say a noun and a pronoun is people, place, or thing. And basically the adjective can describe, for example, if it's a tall person, a big building, a yellow chair, so on and so forth. This is considered as an adjective. And the next one is article. An article is considered as those two word, the letter a or the. So they always use those two word to specify or generalize something. So basically we could say a chair, or we can say the choir, or we can say the people. So basically it just gives you an idea if it's speaking about one person or one thing, or if it's speaking about a general idea or general thing or person. So basically this is conclude the 9 parts of speech. And I will tell you the benefits of learning and understanding the 9 parts of speech. Number one, the 9 parts of speech help you to understand how to position words within a sentence according to the role it plays. So basically, it did it does make a big difference how you position each word, because each of those 9 parts of speech play an important role, and they all connect in a very different way to each other, so it can help bring the idea of the sentence. Okay, and the second one, it helps you to understand which category from the 9 parts of speech is appropriate to use in order to convey the message of the sentence. So basically, for example, we had the interjection. Interjection will tell you, okay, which emotions or feelings is appropriate for the sentence, and where to apply that those feelings and emotion. And basically this is very important to know and understand, because each sentence and each category makes a big deal within a sentence. And if you know the role of each of them and you know how to position it, then you'll be able to explain correctly what the message that you're trying to convey in the sentence. And the third and the last thing, the benefit of knowing the part of speech within a sentence is it help you grammatically to make a valid and complete sentence. So it helps you to understand what you're trying to explain, and help you to make a valid point, and also a complete sentence that that will help others to understand your message. So this concludes the message and also the lesson from the 9 parts of speech. I did explain that this video is just for you to understand fully the 9 parts of speech, and I will go into details into each of those categories later on, so you can understand it in depth and know how to apply those words and know which words belongs to which category within a sentence. So thank you for supporting Educate Yourself. And again, education is the brain power. So remember to charge it daily. Bye bye. God bless.